Alrighty, so hello, my name's Kale and I'm just going to play some Hades today. So Hades is actually one of my favorite games of like all time, I have to say, because it just has everything like you'll ask for in an indie game. So it has this epic design, epic combat system, also the great soundtrack that it has, but most of all the setting is just such a nice combo. It's a diamond in the rough, I think. Many and very many people don't actually know about, because they most people actually I'm not gonna say that like most people, but so many people don't actually like the genre of roguelike or roguelites. So I mean, I absolutely love them. So I think I'm going to remove this one and make way for this one. So this is my stream save that I'm using when I'm streaming on Twitch. This one is me just testing the hell mode, and this one is my first save. So during the early access. So it's just let's not do hell mode.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
Let's go. For this playthrough, I'm assuming that you know a little about Hades, but for the first timers, I'm just gonna brief you. So, this is Zagreus. He is the son of Hades, the prince of the Underworld, and he badly wants to escape the Underworld. But he's stuck in this what is it called? Like a loop where when he dies, he will be reborn like a phoenix. So that's how this game basically works. So when you die, you respawn, and then you have to try all over again. Very simple, but very fun at the same time. Let's continue. Alrighty.
I'm leaving. Try to stop me.
Basically the combat system is like if you know Bastion from the Supergiant Games, which is all the same developers as this game. Also the same developer as Transistor and Pyre. But I think this mostly resembles Bastion. I'm not very sure. That's just how I feel. I've not even played Bastion till the end, or like any of their games, but I very much should.
There she is.
So that's a boon, and I think this one is going to be none other than Athena.
Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Yeah. So basically what the boon does, it gives your weapon some power. Or your secondary attack, which is called cast. Or your dash. Or maybe maybe it gives you a special that not your weapon special, which is a different type of attack for each weapon in this game, but it can give you for something like well, it's not a dash, but it's like an invulnerability frame type attack, so that deals something in return. Also can deal damage or deflect or something. For Athena, her weapon, her symbol is the shield, I think. So that's why she's always having the deflect as the affiliation. I think I like to say. So well, choose one. Your attack is stronger and can deflect. You cast damages foes and can deflect. Or you dash deals damage and can deflect. So for a sword, I think this one is great. Also, the attack damage is great. I think this one is more fun. However, I think I'm going to take that power. So
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, Goddess, but thank you.
Also, very sorry about some clickety clack from my mechanical keyboard. It's very close to my mic, and I can't do much about it at this point.
Louds.
I might have to buy a shock mount at some point. At least one thing I'm proud of is that even though my mechanical keyboard is clacking on this, like you can hear this, right? Somewhat. I can still be proud of that. My mouse is not picking up, I think. That's just the way my current setup works, but can't do anything about it. I've applied noise gates and noise suppression for my mic, but at the beginning I think everyone has problems with their setup, so I'm fine with it. I hope you are fine as well. So actually talking about the weapons in this game, I think, yeah, that was a max HP power up, and it also gives you that many current HP. So basically, I got 25 max HP and also 25 HP. So at the same time, I think there's one item from the shop that gives you max HP but not current HP, so it like gives you a 0 out of 25 HP container. That was a 25 out of 25. So I was talking about the sword. I think in my opinion the sword is quite a hard weapon, and also not one of my favorites because of its short range and limited combos on its own. So basically, this sword has a normal attack. It has a 3 attack combo like here. Just 2 swipes to the sides and one swipe. Excuse me, one swipe from the up to the ground. That's fine. It like this. No, it's one swipe sideways, one swipe vertically, and one thrust, I think, like so. Also, it has this AoE attack on the Q, which is the special, like so, and it also has a dash attack, so, which is the poke, basically. But it is very short range, so I don't like it that much. Now we can choose a palm or some cash. I think I'm going to select the cash. The palm can upgrade one of your boons, but we have only one, I think. I think the cash is much more valuable at the early stages of the game, so I mean it's more power of course, because we don't have any more boons yet, but I'm just gonna say I love the music in this game, because I'm a musician myself. I might actually at some point make some music videos, or not music videos, but like record myself playing some pieces or something. You never know. But I've been a percussionist for like 17 years. I'm 23 years old at the moment, so that's like 4/5 of my life basically. I've been in the how do I say it? I started at drumming at 6 years old, so basically. But now I'm actually studying to be a percussion teacher, so so. I mean, it's been a long time, I think. So we got 100 gold, and now we get a key. Oh, we just don't get a key. We have to fight for it, I think. So always one thing I hate fighting with this sword, the Stygian blade, are the armored enemies, because you have to get close to them, so that's always annoying. Oh, okay, another deity. So this game, if you didn't guess already, is based on Greco-Roman mythology, so mostly Greek, if not all. I think everything in here is the Greek variant. So like gods and goddesses like Jupiter and Venus and Mars don't exist here. We have Zeus, and we have Aphrodite, and we have Ares, and so on. We have the Greek names for the same, basically the same gods, but it's a cool detail. And I think if you did this game, if you made this game in a Roman context, I'll think it would look very different. It will almost be like something like Assassin's Creed, a little bit. Alright, so who is this? I think we can find out.
People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hey there, Zag man, how's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
Dionysus, god of wine, will be in the Roman mythology that he will be called Bacchus, I think. So basically, when I say that Athena has the affiliation of like deflecting stuff, Dionysus actually has the usually something like hangover or festive fog or something very fun usually. Basically, hangover means a poison, and festive fog is actually pretty powerful now that I think of it. So this one might actually work. So I like this one. It's actually a huge range that the cast explodes to. It is a stun. It stuns enemies for 5 seconds every 0.05 seconds. Always is good. This one is great, but not at the moment. Actually at the moment this will be the perfect one, I think. But you can't rely on this. I mean, I can just start a new run, I think, if I die, because I'm still a bit rusty at this game. Because I played last time like in the summer maybe. And Q inflicts hangover, basically my Q inflicts poison. That's kinda good. I think I'm actually going to take this one because it's the rare, and you can never like. The rare one is always the appealing one. Or the rare, more rare the colors, then yeah. So this will be the shop, and this will be a darkness fight, I think. Yeah, this is a shop.
Charon's shop.
Yeah. Guess who that's? Actually, he said.
Heirs of the Stygian boatman Charon lie sprawled about, available for sale to whomever would be willing to quench the boatman's great thirst for riches.
Also, the narration in this game is so epic, almost as epic as in Darkest Dungeon.
That would be me.
Stygian boatman Charon. So he's very cool looking, I think.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around.
He's very smug. Zagreus, I mean. So we could have for another Bacchus, Dionysus. I think I'm going to do it.
Hey, what's with that Chiron, man? He's sort of, I don't know, though I am glad he's been of service.
Chiron. I mean, that sounds more Greek to me. Chiron, like you have an I in the middle, something like that. Cancel obsolete. Yeah, this is better than last one. I think I'm gonna take this one, so.
Cheers, mate.
So here are our boons. We press B and we can see our boons. Attack 1, the special one, and the cast one. So basically, my attack looks a bit different. Oh yeah, we can't attack Charon, so that's good. It'll actually be fun to see if you can actually steal from his shop and kill him or something like that. Try to kill him. I mean, he'll actually bash you with that ore of his, so. But yeah, the attack one looks a bit different than the default one, I think. The Q one looks very much different. This will poison, and the cast will be like this. And this smoke will stun enemies. Alright, so we will have a harder battle for an Athena boon. Yeah, it's the mini boss, I think. Listen to the music. My god. And there goes the music, and there goes my first life. So, this game is actually pretty hard, I think. I have managed to play much further than this, but I mean it gets so much harder. This isn't even anything like the. Yeah, I was saying this isn't even anything. I think the first floor is actually quite simple. Yeah. Oh, who's this?
Welcome to the House of Hades, where. Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Some of us more than others.
Yep. Exactly. If you have the blessing or the curse, whichever you want to call it, of immortality, and this guy has it. Because he's a demigod, I think. And he is born here every time, just like the phoenix is born from the ashes of the old one that died. That is our dad.
I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go.
Yeah, daddy issues. So basically Hades is the, in the Greek mythology, Hades is the, is he the Olympian? I don't know if he's an Olympian, but he was expelled from Olympus, so he became the king of the Underworld, and Zagreus is of course the prince of the Underworld, because Hades is his dad, father. Yeah. And this guy is trying to get out of here and ransacking his father's domain, so that's something. Who's this? The Buddhist boy.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the Underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
Exactly. Also, why is he the goodest boy? You can pet him, that's of course a necessity in every game, I think.
There's a good boy.
Cerberus merely feigns concern for you.
Yeah. He's very happy, I think. It's like... Think about it, it's like... Cerberus has 3 heads, and all of them can show a different emotion, like in the narration she said, from happy to melancholic. So how cool is that? Also, I think his design is very cool and appropriate. So,
You've returned.
oh yeah,
Good to see you, lad. Despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
one of my favorite NPCs in this game, Achilles.
The House of Hades. That dark and lavishly appointed lair of the Underworld's king is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
You know I can hear you, old man.
So what I was saying, I don't actually know how Achilles ended up here. I have no idea. I should actually try to think about it and maybe read some mythology maybe to understand why Achilles is here. I have no idea. I thought he should be higher up.
You have come home.
Oh yeah.
Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
The one thing, oh yeah, thank you. One thing I love about this game is the character design. Absolutely impeccable, I think. Absolutely. I mean, Hades is looking very, very fierce and not very happy at Zagreus. Cerberus is very cool. Achilles is looking like a hero, a fallen hero, actually. Zagreus' mother, Nyx, is looking very.
How goes it, Shanes?
Is looking very appropriate, I think, like the darkness of a night. Yeah, so like you know, Nyx means night or something like that in Greek. Yeah.
Hey, room. I'm back.
Yeah, this is his room.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it?
Yeah, it's a perfect student dorm, I think. Very messy at points, but still somewhat coherent, so... Oh, rest? You want me to rest?
I'm wide awake.
Yeah. You can't actually... I think in the Underworld you can actually know what the time is. I don't even know if they use time as a concept in Underworld, because they can't see the light of the day. Yeah. This is one heck of a mirror for a prince, because I mean, what man? I mean, I know women and like women, for example, use a mirror like every day, don't they? I mean, men use it also, but do you actually need this big of a mirror? Do you? I mean, yeah.
Night and darkness guide me.
There's something weird to think about, I think. Yeah. You use darkness to gain Mirror of Night upgrades. And you used the Thonic keys to unlock more, I think. Also, you use these to buy new weapons, so... I'm just gonna do this, so... backstabbing enemies deals more damage, and every at the end of the room, when you go to the next one, you gain one more
I feel
HP.
different.
Yeah, you should.
Okay. I can
So-
escape through that pink window there.
Yeah, I missed this one, yeah. Is that a window? Oh, okay. I didn't know. So, let's look upon the Underworld.
Do this.
First get past the wretched shades of Tartarus. Easier said than done. And doubtless I'll be running into Meg. The River of Flame ought to be just beyond. Find a way up to Elysium from there, and after that... Alright, let's give it another shot.
Looks very cool. And I mean, that's all of the souls trying to accommodate at Hades' domain here. So basically, that's all souls moving, and this place looks very maleficent, I think. I mean, not a copyright infringement from Disney, but this is in the color of Maleficent from Disney. I don't even know how to pronounce her name, so but that's fine. I'm a Finn after all. So that's a sword. We have a spear, we have a shield, and we have a bow and arrow. So
there we go. Koranoct, the Heart Seeker. Let's deal some death.
This is the one that we can.
What the?
Oh, this is the one we can actually buy now, and also I think. It's not showing up. Sometimes it's like radiating darkness around the weapon. That means you can get more darkness from around with just that weapon. This one is for your keepsakes, but we don't have any yet. Who are you?
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I love his personality, I think. He's very cool.
Remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
And this one I actually think I know who is his supervisor. Let's hear him speak.
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
The thing is, I was pondering this on my stream actually. The first stream I did on this game. The thing is that he has a coin in his mouth, and he is a skeleton. Basically, in the mythology, I think Charon actually needs a payment from the dead to pass the river Styx. And so, when people died, I think it was a common thing to put a coin under their tongue when they were in the casket or something like that. So when they passed into the underworld and tried to get a ride with Charon, they will have the coin to pay them with. So I think Skelly is taking orders from Charon. That's just my speculation, but that would make sense to me.
If you insist.
Basically what he does, he's a training dummy. A moving one. Also, every weapon has this like list of different attacks that you can train with. So we have a hold fire because we have using a bow and arrow, like so.
Nice one.
You saw it flash. That's a different attack. So, like so, overshot.
Good one.
You can actually master it pretty quick if you try. Q is volley fire, very cool. AOE. Also, you can dash strike it with it. Like so. It's pretty hard, I think, but this one it should not be hard. Like.
Oops.
Whoopsie, he's dead. Oh.
Bet I got you pretty good.
Never mind. So well, let's continue. I think I'm going to do another run in the first episode and then call it a day.
Thunder. Is that?
It sure is.
Is this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
I think Zeus looks awesome in this game. Very appropriate. Something I think I would imagine Zeus being something like this. If he was real, I think. So we get chain lightning, or something that has to do with lightning. So Cast is burst chain lightning that bounce between foes. Attack emits chain lightning. That's very cool. Dash cause lightning bolts strike nearby foes. I think I'm going to go with the vanilla one. So.
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have the sword, but we have the bow and arrow. So.
Right. Whenever.
So as you can see, when I'm attacking one of them, the other one is also taking damage. One cool thing is that the different attack types, I think, like damage types, show differently. So for example, whatever attack I do, it will always apply the 10 chain lightning with written in yellow numbers. But also you have the white numbers of the default damage, and this can the charge depends, like.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
I think I'm not dead.
That's funny. The thing about I was saying that so for example, when you charge it like halfway through, so like that deals less damage, and the damage scales the longer you charge it, except for the power shot, which is just a blink in the between, so like this. It has a different sound effect also. Let's continue.
Numbskulls.
Let's see. That's a key, and oh, we can get another Zeus one. So let me stack the thunder and lightning. It's getting exciting. I mean, that's a copyright, I think. I'm not gonna tell you which where it is from, because I'm not singing. It's a song. All right.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Another one. So your lightning effects also make foes jolted. So basically, when you use lightning on foes, it will jolt them, and jolt means then next time they deal damage, they will self-inflict harm on themselves. So that's pretty good. Your cast is a burst of chain lightning. I mean, that's fine, and I think the special one, like for example this one, is pretty good. So I'm going for the keys now, so we can unlock more weapons. We can have more fun in the game, I think.
There.
There we go. One key.
A weapon back at home.
We can get a boon. I think always the boon when you don't have resources to work with in the long run. I think boons are always worth it, I think. I don't know. Almost always. Except when you get something better, of course, but when you can choose between a boon and some coins, I think the boon always wins. Or not always. If you need the coins, for example, you know that you are approaching the end of your area, you can use the coins in the shop.
Your father Hades and my father Zeus have not communicated in some time, and Zeus refuses to explain. Something transpired between the two of them. Perhaps you know better than I.
I don't know. Maybe Zagreus knows. Cast deals AoE and can deflect. Dash deals damage and can deflect. Resist damage from foes' attacks. 5% doesn't sound that much, so I think I'm going to use the cast one.
Strength of the
It's
goddess.
pretty good. Oh, this one is a shop, I think. Yeah.
Let's see what's in here.
I don't think I need any of those, so Let me just continue. Stockpile on some more cash before I buy anything, I think. Oh yeah, one of my favorite songs is this game. Because when this song is, if this song is at the mini boss, I think it'll be a banger. Because if you have the soundtrack of this game, or you listen to it on Spotify or something, for example, all of the songs will have two versions of them in one track. The acoustic version and like a heavy version, like a more aggressive version. So I think both of them are amazing of this song. I mean, the soundtrack by Darren Korb, this game and the game is just impeccable. Like, it's amazing. All of the soundtracks, I think, of that Supergiant Games have in their games, I think all of them are amazing.
Mine.
And some of them are also innovative, like the Transistor one. It's very cool. Another one. Oh my. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the mini boss. Listen to the music. That's one. There we go.
Had enough.
Yeah, the music gets you really pumped up in this game. It's very cool. Oh yeah, and also because the fight was a tougher one, so that was a mini boss, I think. Which always happens in the floors, you have some kind of a mini boss, so that makes the boon a little bit more rare, so everything here is blue now, so when I take damage you fall struck by lightning, okay, your lightning effects make them jolted, and yes, cause a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. I think because we have two lightning effects already, we can utilize this one, so we deal 90 jolted damage whenever they attack after we've attacked them, so...
Witches.
Like so. They have these... like this one. He just basically killed himself, so... I think Doom effect is actually a lot better most of the time. It's basically the same effect, but it applies like after a certain period of time after attacking, not on condition that they have to attack, the enemy has to attack. So I think it's mostly better at most times. Oh yeah, we need some more HP, I think, and we don't have that many coins, so... This is why the bow and arrow, I think, are very, very useful, because you can fight from afar and always thinking that the armored enemies are very strong against these two also, so because of the poise they have. If you play Dark Souls, you know what poise is basically. Basically, different concept here, but application is the same, isn't it? You cannot stagger someone with armor, but you can stagger them without armor, so... I'm not sure even if it's the same thing. Basically, the staggerability is what I'm thinking. It's like when you have armor, you have 0% staggerability, and when you have no armor, you'll always get staggered by attacks. So helpful advice to know, actually. God, these two have armor. God damn it. Oh yeah. Some coins and then what? A harder key or a harder darkness. We also need some darkness to upgrade our character, so it's never a bad thing, I think. That's how to put it. Also, one thing, I think these enemies are much more difficult with armor because they can shoot 3 projectiles instead of 1. I'm not sure if how it works, or if it's just jolt. No. They fire 3. Okay. Also, one helpful thing is that the projectiles actually break enemy projectiles, so that's good. Oh, gemstones.
The farthest I've come.
Gemstones basically allow you to buy visual upgrades, and also some upgrades have an effect in gameplay, like fountain rooms. There we go.
Right on cue.
This song is a banger also. I mean, you just have to say that every song in this game is absolutely well deserves to be in this game, I think. Especially from the percussion perspective, because I'm a percussionist, as I told you, so I think. But also, like, melodically and harmonically, in the melodic and harmonic uses, this sounds very much Greek, I think. Like, modern Greek that fits a game. They're using, like, Dorian harmonies and so on. That's
for safekeeping.
Those very cool little details make or break the soundtrack, I think. So we have a ton of coins, a bunch of them, and I think we can buy. Yeah. Would that be the 4th Zeus upgrade?
Fine day to you as well there, mate. Now let's have a look at your supplies, shall we?
That's just...
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
Yeah, very cynical, I think. So let's buy a Zeus upgrade from the shop.
Look, Zagreus, here comes brave Athena, first to reach you among all my kin in all her shrewdness. So proactive, you contacted Zagreus prior to even telling me, my dear.
Yeah.
Lord Father, would that I could settle even more such matters quickly and discreetly.
Wait, we actually got a...
Let them rise up to the level of your notice, sir. Though I'm certain Zagreus and I are very grateful you have intervened.
We actually got a duo boon from the shop. That's actually first for me, I think.
Yes.
Basically when 2 gods or goddesses are speaking during one boon activation, that always means that there will be a duo boon. This will be cool, actually, I think. Wait, I've not actually seen this one. But always when you can take a duo boon, you should take one.
Combined might.
Oh, it's this one. Yeah. That will bounce now. So, I mean, that's very good. Also,
Hit the spot.
conveniently, there's some free, not free, but cheap HP. So, and here's a rare item. That's the Titan Blood, and this one means there's gonna be a bad time. So.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Megaira. I have no idea. I'm just pronouncing him like a Portuguese for some reason. Megaira. When you have a consonant followed by A and E, so they actually try to pronounce them as A and I. So for some reason, it sounds very cool. Actually, if it's a E and I, they pronounce like A and I, so something like that. But enough of that. I'm not sure if she's representing Megara from like Hercules. I'm not sure.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I'll have to go with the painful way.
Yeah. Also, she reminds me a lot of Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII because of the one wing and also the hair colors. I think she's very cool.
A man after my own heart.
But she needs to die. Oh damn, she actually hit me with that.
Here's my whip. You can't hurt me. Got hurt.
Oh fuck. Come on.
No effect.
I think she's dead. Come on, man. Come on. A woman. I don't know. I think. Yeah, I think it's a woman. Of course, it's a woman.
Possible.
Yeah. He's gone. What am I even talking? I mean, I'm just trying to concentrate on the fight, and I'm just talking about if she is not a woman, but I'm sorry about that. So this Titan's blood.
Achilles might know what to do with this.
Yeah, maybe. Very cool. I mean, again, look at her. Like you can see how the art style is just popping out of the display, and it's so dark, yet it's so vivid in color at the same time. I think that's just amazing. All right.
How did you?
Don't mind me, Father.
Yeah, this is the interchange between the regions, I think. Best way to call it.
Can wash away my wounds.
Call of purging, and I see how much you can get gold from this duo boon. It's insane. Also, you have the shot. I think. I mean, almost free. Darkness is always a good idea. And here we go.
Clear.
We are sending to, I think it's called Asphodelia, by the river Phlegethon.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yep.
This place has definitely seen better days.
Exactly. It's a hellscape. It's basically like, you know, from Terraria you have the Underworld. This is basically that. Except much more plateau feeling and the Greek feeling, and much more lava, I think. I mean, hell is trying to burn you down. That's how to put it.
The once verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flame, having been flooded by the river Phlegethon, whose hideously superheated contents could bring death swiftly even to those resistant to most heat.
I'm only flame resistant, not flame proof.
Yeah, IPX7, not IPX4. Exactly. So I'm just gonna continue this run until I die or something like that. I might have to cut this up in pieces or something.
Bloodless.
Just not feeling like quitting here. When we know what we are doing with this run. But yeah, my place is swarming with these monsters, so. Oh yeah. Okay, bombs. Yeah. Darkness. Then we will continue. I think. I mean, the boon is. I mean, the HP is very appealing to me, but I think I'm going with the boon also here. So we only have Zeus and Athena boons. That's pretty weird actually. Usually I have like three gods already. So well, I don't mind. Oh damn! Oh damn! Oh. That's actually pretty bad from me. These guys are like melee bombers, so like Bomberman, you have three kinds of bombers. You have those orange ones that'll, I think, they will just throw bombs at you mostly. Always. Also, every bomber actually drops a bomb when they die. The orange one throws bombs at you that do not home. The purple is the same, but he's trying to melee the bombs in your face. And there's a green one that throws homing poison bombs at you, and they are the most annoying ones to me, I think. Athena, yeah. Less damage from traps, that's actually pretty useless, I think, because it'll still deal a lot of damage. Basically, I think my Castia can deflect, so that makes them exposed. They'll take more damage when struck from behind the enemies. Also, my dash can deflect, so I think I'm going with this one. I already can combo it with my right click. That is this one. Also, when I have to do a boon, it will be pretty powerful. Another one. My god, what is this run? It's actually insane. Never had like gone for this long without at least 3 gods in my pocket, so. He's dead, yeah. So yeah, when I was streaming this game first, these blue zombies were new to me. I hadn't ever seen them because I think it was in the latest patches before, or maybe the 1.0 patch, where they got introduced. Basically melee, dangerous melee foe.
Time to collect. Olympus, I accept this message.
Athena boon. How many of these can I get, actually? I mean, just take the dash one, I think. You actually have to be kidding me. This is insane. That's the... Oh yeah, the mini-boss of this land is actually... Oh yeah, it's a different one.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem because I have not fought these enemies in a long time, I think. So that's a Gorgon and a Pillar, I think. The Pillar is not that hard to fight, but the Gorgon can actually stone you, so petrify you, so... God damn it. Yeah, I almost died there out of my stupidity, so... Might actually die here. Not gonna say it yet, yeah. Well, that's a way to jinx it. Just on cue, when it happens, to say that. I'm not gonna say it just yet.
Ah, that blasted giant Gorgon head.
Yeah. Well, mutter, Hades.
What are those shades muttering about?
Because of that elephant. Oh, that's funny. So, that's Hades. Yeah. This is the first episode. I'm going to quit here and... Not rage quit, but just quit because it's getting late. And... Yeah, thank you for watching and have a nice day or night or evening or anything. Anything, anywhere in the world. See ya in the part 2 of this series. Bye bye.